Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Steel City Stories podcast, a Focus on Renewal podcast. We're coming to you live from the Father Ryan Arts Center here in Stowe Rocks, in the basement of Stowe Rocks Library. I'm joined with Roger. How's it going today?
I'm doing good. How you doing today?
I'm good so far. Hey, thank you for joining me today.
Oh, yeah.
For those of you who don't know, we're running a podcast class here right now, and Roger, he has a podcast. It's already really good. I've been looking through his lives. His lives are already really good.
Thank you.
But my man's going to be fine-tuning his podcast right now, and he's ready to get things rolling. But to open things up, I want to ask, what led you to podcasting?
For me running around with the jobs that I have, one is cure violence. I get around and I see a lot of people who do not know what's going on in the neighborhood, and I want to get that information across. And the best thing for anything where I don't run into everybody is social media. That's just one spot everybody runs into each other at. So wanted to get the podcast out, and as I go to these events and around the community, I get the information, then I tell the information to the podcast, and hopefully it gets out to all of you.
Yeah, and similar to me, I write, I do the teach this class. I work a retail job too, so But I think you have me outdone. I think you have even more positions than me. Just tell me a little bit about all your lines of work and just what led you to kind of lead you into doing that stuff.
Oh boy. Well, first, I work at Stowe Rocks High School on one of the cafeteria aides. I make the pizzas at the high school. I also work for Cure Violence. As you see, I've been doing this for about 2.5 years now, and it's really been good. I love, because this is my community. I grew up here, and I mean that's one of the recommendations the requirements for you to work for Cure Violence. You have to be from the neighborhood, so you could talk to people that you know instead of talking to strangers. Like, everybody knows you have credibility in the neighborhood, so that works. As I was doing this and I was trying to get more involved in the community, I reached out to the MRCDC, and they said that there's a position available for the MRCDC ambassadors. One thing that they do is exactly what I was already trying to do, is get out information and help out anybody who has a business or want to advertise their stuff and anything that has to do with the community. So I'm also one of the ambassadors for the McKees Rocks Community Development Corporation. Also have my own nonprofit. It's called the Manor's Dream. Just because I was already in it and I'm feeling it, and I want to keep it going regardless of me being hired by somebody else. I wanted to have it in my own life. So I started my own nonprofit. It's called the Manor's Dream, and it's going to be I'm doing exactly what I'm doing right now, helping out the community, preventing crime, giving out information, helping the community with hardship, and also trying to create events for people to have fun, for me to live up McKees Rocks instead of having this dim black shadow over us all the time. I mean, black cloud over us. I'm trying to lighten it up. And I also work for my stepson. He has a junk removal and moving company. He has me as the COO. I'm in charge of all the operations. So I have like 5-6 jobs.
Should we move on to what you don't do now, right? But no, I did want to ask, though, you're really into community, and I feel like Stowe Rocks as a whole, too. It doesn't matter where you move to. If you ask someone where they went to school and they went to Stowe, they'll say it loud and proud. I went to Stowe Rocks, I just do. Yeah. I feel like that's true, though, and I did want to ask.
Some of them.
Some of them.
Yeah.
You have more experience with them than me, because I went to them on tour. My mom went to Stowe, so I know her friends are always loud and proud about it. But I did want to ask, how much does the community of Stowe mean to you, and just what was it like growing up in Stowe and graduating from Stowe?
Uh, as I grew up in the manor from when I was in my single digits, and after that, I moved. I didn't move up to the terrace, the MR, the MRT. I was in West Park, so I lived a lot of my life down Stowe Rocks, but always up the terrace. Going to Stowe Rocks at that time, I don't know. We was always about partying. We always had house parties. That they don't have that anymore. Um, we also was outside. I mean, we didn't have the internet. We didn't have Facebook. We didn't like stay in the house and watch TV. We actually created things to have fun with, or we just had fun with each other. Just sit around and joke with each other. A lot of the times we was on the games. We had competitions with Madden or Tekken or Mortal Kombat or something like that, or Call of Duty, well, when it came out. But yeah, we just enjoyed each other. Just a lot of basketball people around me. We all played sports, either football or basketball. So I mean, it was active. It was always active. It was never sitting around in the house just staring at your phone. You was always outside or doing something.
Yeah, and I know we talked about it on last podcast, which
Mhm,
you can find on this YouTube channel, by the way.
mhm,
Uh, by the way, you could also listen to us on Spotify whenever we have that coming out too. But I did want to ask about just going around the house. We were talking about the whole entire going outside, and that used to be just the way of life.
mhm,
And I feel like nowadays, like I feel like I was the last generation, 2018 class, where I
mhm.
grew up going outside, but it's not like that anymore, especially with technology now. What kind of effects has that had on not just you can start with the Stowe Rocks, McKees Rocks community,
Mhm.
but just maybe extending just maybe to a national level too.
Um, I would see that like no one's outside for real. When my time was going on, and at your time too, everybody went to the park. There was a lot of playgrounds. Um, in West Park, there was at least two or three basketball hoops that you can go to and play hoops. There was a basketball hoop in every project, so you always had some outdoor activities. There's none of that no more. You know what I mean? There's no football fields where or spaces where we can pick up a game. There's it's different now. It's because of the kids or the community that's not getting out as much. Um, we're not giving them the opportunity to even have a space for that. Um, MRCDC is working on that to have a recreational center for the neighborhood, but I mean, as it is right now, there's there's not too many options for the kids to go outside, and with that, I think that you know, kids' attention span is running short. Everything has to happen so quickly. Like when you're watching a video, it's it's real quick. It's you get like 1 minute, 30 seconds, or you see a scene for 30 or 10 seconds, and you like it, you don't like it, you switch on to the next, and it's just pow, 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 pow. We when we had fun, we focused on one thing. It's like I don't think these kids is going to have any patience to do anything if it's not exciting them. They're just going to try to move on to the next. It's not good for us to have so many things in all these kids enticing them so easily. It should be things they should be working for. We even though it was games, what I'm saying, you had to exercise to be
Mhm.
good at basketball or at football. These kids ain't exercising to do nothing. All they doing is just flicking their finger. It's a different society now. It's just they're not they ain't built like us. Like not to say that we was raised like that because our parents is the ones that took us out. They told go outside. Don't don't come back until these lights come on in the streets. Like there was no sit around the house unless you was doing your homework. You wouldn't sit around the house. You're outside, and if you ain't doing nothing, you're sitting at the park waiting for someone to show up. You know, is just different nowadays.
And I think like too how healthy it is to go out and do things like I was playing. I'm not gonna lie, I played NBA 2K this morning.
Mm-hmm.
I do like playing it,
Yeah.
but there's no better feeling. It's so much better. Like last week, I went to the rec center with my buddies.
Mm.
We still hoop. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm 26 years old now, and I'm still trying to have the times I had when I was a kid. And guess what happens when I hoop and I come home? I feel great. You
Mm-hmm.
know?
Yeah.
I mean, I might be a little more sore tomorrow morning, but what I'm saying is for kids though, for kids, that's so healthy to get home and instead of just sitting on playing a video game, I mean, that's just going to keep taking up mental space in your mind. It's going to tire kids out.
Mm.
Like, I know I'd rather feel physically exhausted, but what happens is these kids are now, like you said, they're getting better at the sports. They're getting better. They're developing skills they could do with their hands and with if you're playing soccer with their feet or whatever you want to say. And it just like I feel like today, like you said, it's seriously lacking. But at least what you're doing is you're trying to get into the community, and us talking right now, we it could change. It's
Yeah.
I mean, but sometimes do you feel like it's like an uphill battle too?
I feel like it's about it's a battle because once you get into this comfortability of sitting back, you're not going to want to get up. Like you get comfort. It's like you sitting as a couch potato, and then someone's telling you to run a marathon. It's like, what? I got to do what? And then they just, it's not exciting. It's not likable once you like to sit around and do nothing. It's not likable to actually do some work. So yeah, it's a battle. You got to grab something that they can grab hold of. I mean, these videos is something I have to pay attention to just so I could do something outside. Like Mr. Beast, he comes around and he has all these different activities and people are running around. I have to start, tagging into things that are on the screen that that interest them in order for them to be interested into it. I can't just tell them to come out here and play some kickball and they're like, what's kickball? Like, I don't think they know what kickball is right now.
No, see, for real. In some of those kickball games back in the day, I remember Burkett Elementary School playing kickball. That was the boys versus girls games was always the biggest game of the year.
Yeah. Brings you together. It brings the community together. You don't even know your teammates, but look at here. We're gonna win this game today. Us together. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. And I feel like too, like there were so many competitors too. Like my dad grew up that way, and like even now, like how about this? My dad's 58 years old. He still will go out and hoop with us, but he still has that competition. Like, but being competitive, I think, is healthy though. You know,
yes, it is.
It's
Yes,
very
it is.
healthy. Like it just shows that hey, you want the work you're putting in to have a product, I guess you could say.
Yeah, it keeps it driving you. You makes you want to get up, and it keeps you motivated. It doesn't. There is no. This is too difficult. I don't want to work this hard. It's like, man, what's next? Like, what are we doing here? And are you doing two? I'm gonna try to do three. Then let's just do some more. It's just it's good to keep your body in shape. I mean, forever, however old you are, and for kids to not have that habit consistently, like when they get older, it's not going to be easy for them to break that habit. 'Cause right now they have a habit of just sitting around. Like, it's going to be hard.
It is, and I do want to just end on a light note, and we will definitely talk more about this in future podcasts. Like this is just the beginning, guys. We got a lot of classes left, but I did want to end on a note where, to you, the best outside sport to play.
The best outside sport to play. Man, I can't call it right now. Like I brought up Mr. Beast, and he has all of these things to be doing. I think the best is yet to come, and everything is just a lot of new stuff being created nowadays. But I mean, the go to is kickball. Kickball, baseball, or soccer. Football. something that's classic. Those are classics, but you need to get in tune to these new games, though.
Even Foursquare. Even
Foursquare,
Foursquare.
yeah.
Remember Foursquare? Oh.
Foursquare.
I don't think I've ever seen any kid born after 2010 that's played Foursquare.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just out of the picture. I don't
No,
know.
it's not just you.
Yeah.
It's not just you.
Yeah.
These kids don't even know how to play that.
Yeah. I just remember walking up the street playing Foursquare,
Mm.
and it would get
Yeah.
competitive. I'd be throwing that, ball over the roof. I would get so mad at Foursquare.
Yeah.
But guess what? You get over it.
Yeah.
For me, I agree with you. It's all sports, and for me, it always depends on the season.
Mhm.
Kickball, Foursquare, those are playground. Number 1 and number 2 for playground. That's the most fun. For me though, I was always great at baseball. So I always go with baseball in the summer, but early spring, late summer when basketball season comes out, it's just so easy to just say, baseball, you can't just do pickup. You need 10 to 20 guys. Basketball, if I got me, you, and we got 2 other people, that's a 2-on-2 game.
Yeah,
it's
that's
just
a
so
game.
easy.
Yeah.
Even 1-on-1 or horse or shoot,
1-on-1.
it's just so easy to just play it. So
Yeah.
I always go with basketball because I just think it's just so easy to be able to get.
Yeah. If you ain't got enough people, basketball to be the thing to go to. But if you got a crowd, you have to have
Kickball.
a bigger game. Yeah, you gotta have
Kickball.
a whole team. Go through the whole neighborhood. Y'all know we coming through on this time. Y'all need to come down. If you get enough people, then no basketball. We gotta do something big now.
That's an idea though. Maybe hosting a community kickball tournament. That would be pretty sick.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
But anyways, it was good talking to you. We're going to keep coming with you guys with some more and more episodes coming out. But thank you for joining me.
Oh, thank you for inviting me. I appreciate this. I love this class.
Yeah. Well, hey, you guys listen to this on YouTube, Spotify, whenever we get the posting on Spotify too. And you guys have a great day.
Peace.